I was in the army, and in 1991, after serving 10 years, I was blown up by a terrorist bomb in Northern Ireland. In the explosion, I'd lost 2 fingers on my right hand, both legs above knee. My right arm was gashed open as well. About 3 weeks down the line, this is 3 weeks after being blown up, I remember turning around on the wheelchair, and I'm faced with this full-length mirror. Now, this is the first time that I've seen myself since I got blown up. And I remember looking at myself and thinking, I'm a mess. I'm a real mess. What am I going to do now? I sat there for about 15 or 20 minutes just staring at myself. And after a while, I realised, it came to me that I've got one of 2 choices here. I can sit there and let everyone wipe my backside for me for the rest of my life with my chin on my chest, or I can pick my chin up and get on with it. And that's what I did. I got on with it. Got on with the rest of my life. Could you give me an example of a situation where maybe a young person might need to be resilient or show some resilience?
Well, there have been a couple of times now that I've gone to, especially London. There have been like groups of men, usually older, who just called out to me and said to do with my race, and they've called out not very nice things. For the rest of the day or the rest of the week, I'd be thinking about what that group of men said to me, and I just felt like now I realise they must have had some insecurity within themselves to be trying to pick on me.
You really have become resilient, haven't you? And very much in resilient, like a water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it right in any way, shape or form, but it doesn't affect you now,
Exactly,
and that's resilience. That's a trait of resilience, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I mean, I used to struggle with having really bad skin, and it made me so self-conscious, and there was days when I didn't really want to leave the house, and I was really struggling. And I know that in hindsight, none of my friends, no one who was around me really took much notice of it, but for me it was something that I really had to battle with, getting the courage to kind of get up and just forget about it and leave the house.
Another trait I heard there was perseverance. You persevered and you found a way, and that's part of resilience, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is a lot of rejection that we've had to deal with, where you don't get the exam grade you wanted, or you feel a certain way, but there is certain times where you've just got to say, okay, that's happened now.
And would you agree that that's also some of that negative stuff that went on that actually made you stronger, made you resilient?
Yeah, definitely.
We can learn to be resilient, but I agree that we all have some resilience in us. You just learn to find it. Yeah, absolutely right. You just learn to find it.